we're going to jump right into a really fun analysis of a story called The Awakening of the Lion. We're looking at that classic, honestly hilarious trope of an underdog, or, well, an underlion in this case, who totally unexpectedly taps into their raw, untamed power.
It begs this fascinating question right from the jump. I mean, what happens when a massive, fully grown apex predator still acts, well, exactly like a little kid? What does it actually take for a creature's true, ferocious nature to finally surface when they're suddenly staring down imminent danger? Let's figure this out together.
Section 1. The Immature Lion. Okay, let's dive into this and look at the first act of our micro-hero's journey, the status quo.
The story sets up this wild, hilarious juxtaposition right out of the gate. Physically, the guy is massive. He's a fully matured king of the jungle. But mentally, he's got the completely naive, unbothered mindset of a tiny cub. He's perfectly content just goofing around in the savannah without a care in the world.
And this leads to a sequence that is, frankly, just humiliating. While he's playing around, he suffers the ultimate disrespect. He gets pushed right into the water by a sheep. Literally, his own prey is bullying him. And his response? No roar, zero retaliation. He just kind of shakes it off, wanders away, and goes to sleep for the night.
Section 2. The Nighttime Threat. This brings us to the inciting incident that violently disrupts his peaceful, if a little embarrassing, status quo.
Now the suspense builds really quickly here. He's sleeping peacefully, totally oblivious to the world. Then, all of a sudden, his eyes snap open in the pitch dark. A wolf has entered the scene, and it's actively dragging away a sheep right in the middle of the lion's own territory.
Now, what's really interesting about this is the lion's internal monologue at this exact moment. He doesn't immediately bare his fangs or let out a massive roar. His initial, confused reaction is simply, "Oh, brother, what's this? Stop, stop, stop." He's still stuck in that childish mindset, treating an actual lethal predator like just some mildly annoying playground bully.
But the danger here is very, very real. The wolf is about to strike and finish the sheep off. It's this incredibly tense, nail-biting split-second moment where time just seems to freeze. It's the ultimate climax right before absolutely everything changes.
Section 3. The True Awakening. So the crucial point is this exact turning point, where pure instinct finally overrides all that immaturity.
A true light bulb goes off. Now sure, that's a classic, universally understood cartoon trope, but right here it represents this profoundly deep psychological awakening. The sheer external pressure of that impending strike, it instantly flips the lion's internal switch. The dormant king of the jungle has, at long last, woken up.
And how exactly do we know the king is awake? Just listen to the wolf's reaction. The wolf suddenly goes into a total panic, screaming, "Oh shoot, oh no, 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 no." When you contrast this completely terrified, panicked reaction directly against the lion's earlier goofy confusion, it's just brilliant. We're witnessing an instant, dramatic shift in power dynamics. The predator just realized in real time that he messed with the completely wrong animal.
Section 4. A New Leader. Let's move to and see how this builds into the resolution phase, where a completely new hierarchy is established.
And this brilliantly illustrates the complete 180-degree character arc our protagonist has gone through in barely 60 seconds of story. Think about it. We started with him being casually shoved into a pond by a sheep. Now, he's their undisputed leader. By stepping up when it actually mattered in saving the sheep from the wolf, he earned their ultimate respect and took his rightful place.
The source material wraps this whole sequence up with a fantastic final comedic punchline: "We have swag." It perfectly represents his total dominance and newly found confidence. He isn't that overgrown, clueless cub anymore. He possesses true authority, he commands respect, and yeah, he's got an undeniable, completely justified swagger.
Which leaves us with this final, lingering thought. Does it always take a sudden crisis for our true, powerful nature to finally awaken? This short, seemingly simple little cartoon is actually a brilliant metaphor for tapping into our own latent potential. Are we just sleepwalking through life, letting the sheep push us around, waiting for a wolf to finally wake us up? Thank you so much for exploring this story with me, and you know what? I'll just leave you to think on that.